Wondrous herbs, they heal, they cure. Mystic leaves for ailments unsure.
Welcome back, friends. I am Sabrina Gwynn. I am the clinical herbalist behind Boundless Herbs, and we are continuing our series on what the heck terms in the alternative medicine world mean and how we can go from overcomplication to understanding. And today is a really important one. We are talking about what the heck is Low Dose Botanicals. Low Dose Botanicals are powerful plant allies that are typically used in very small amounts due to their potency. These herbs that, while effective, can be very strong or even harmful if taken in higher doses. Unlike more common herbs that can be taken freely or in high dosing, like chamomile or peppermint, low-dose botanicals require a much, much more careful approach. So why would you even use low-dose botanicals? So low-dose botanicals are used when a targeted, concentrated action is required. These plants often possess highly potent chemical compounds that can profoundly impact the body's systems, meaning they work quickly and effectively at minimal doses. For instance, some low-dose herbs can stimulate the nervous system, they can alter circulation, they can impact digestion. They are often employed when the body needs strong intervention, but in a controlled manner, making them an important part of herbal medicine. Now, low-dose botanicals are also used when a condition is chronic, severe, or unresponsive to general herbs. These herbs, often classified as heroic in herbalism, are called upon when there's a need for more aggressive support. Because of their power, low-dose botanicals are often administered under the guidance of a trained herbalist to avoid any adverse reactions or toxicity. And so what makes a botanical low dose? The classification of a low-dose botanical is typically based on the plant's chemical makeup. Many of these herbs contain alkaloids, glycosides, or other constituents that can have profound physiological effects, which is why even small amounts can trigger significant changes in the body. The difference between a remedy and a toxin is often just the dose, so respect for their potency is essential. So when would you use low-dose botanicals? Well, there are several scenarios where low-dose botanicals are good choices. One is in acute conditions if someone is experiencing an intense or immediate issue such as severe pain, shock, or an acute infection. Low-dose botanicals can provide fast-acting support there. Another reason would be when other remedies have failed. Sometimes gentler herbs just aren't enough to address a persistent condition, and low-dose herbs can offer the next level of support, especially for conditions that need more focus and potent approaches. Another reason would be targeted organ support. Certain low-dose herbs work on very specific organs or systems in the body. For example, some herbs are particularly suited to support the heart, the liver, or the nervous system. And then when a specific organ needs support or you want to guide it to that area, a low-dose botanical may be the option there. They also balance strong energy patterns. So when a person's energetic patterns are really imbalanced, such as maybe like extreme nervous exhaustion or stagnation, low-dose botanicals can help correct these imbalances in a powerful yet controlled way. So there are some examples of botanical medicines. And before I get into these, I do just want to really make sure that the disclaimer is out there that this is not to say go use these herbs. These are highly potent, highly toxic plants that have the potential to harm. I don't want to say, more than that, but please don't just go out and get these herbs and just put them into your cabinet. They are even dangerous just to have around if you don't know what you're doing. So just, that's that. So some examples are aconite. It's a highly potent herb known for its action on the nervous system. Aconite is typically used in very small doses to address shock, anxiety, and acute pain. And due to its alkali content, though, it can be toxic if used incorrectly. So this is a very low-dose botanical. Another one is belladonna. This one is often associated with its use in traditional medicine for spasmodic conditions. Belladonna works on the autonomic nervous system and has anticholinergic effects. It can be used to address severe pain and gastrointestinal spasms or respiratory issues, but again, is very toxic in high doses. Lobelia. Now, this is a more common herb you will find in most herbal books. It's also called Indian tobacco. Lobelia is a powerful antispasmodic and expectorant. It's often used in very small doses for conditions like asthma or respiratory distress. However, lobelia can induce vomiting at higher doses, so hence why careful dosing is critical. Another very potent herb, and another one to be very careful with, is poke root. This herb has strong lymphatic and immune stimulating properties and is often used to address infections of the or swollen glands. Even small doses of poke can be highly effective, but it is known to be very toxic as well, making it a textbook example of a low-dose botanical. And just to put out there, you do not eat the berries. I don't, there's a lot of stuff I've seen on the internet recently of people talking about what they did in the day, yada, yada, yada. It is extremely dangerous to work with this plant and not know enough about it. Lisa Ganora has amazing information out about poke, and you can find her online. Just look up Lisa, Lisaganora. She has worked with this plant extensively and has amazing research on it. And so that is what I'll say about that one. Another one is foxglove. This one is known historically for its use in treating heart conditions. Foxglove contains cardiac glycosides. Its potency in strengthening the heart requires a high degree of caution. Overdosing on foxglove can result in serious heart complications, underscoring the importance of respecting low-dose herbs. Low-dose botanicals should always be used under the supervision of a trained herbalist or healthcare provider. Their potency means that even small miscalculations in dosage can lead to adverse effects or toxicity. An experienced practitioner will understand the correct dosing and usage based on your individual needs. Starting small. Dosing with low-dose herbs is just that, low dose, minimum effective dosing. Herbalists typically recommend starting with the smallest dose possible and then gradually adjusting only if necessary. Monitoring for side effects. Since these herbs can have powerful effects on the body, it's essential to monitor for any side effects, even at the low dosing. Symptoms like nausea, dizziness, or irregular heartbeat could indicate that the dose is too high and you should discontinue use immediately. Next is correct identification. So if you are going out wildcrafting or sourcing your own herbs, you need to be very careful because many low-dose botanicals have toxic lookalikes. Purchasing herbs from reputable sources ensures you're getting the correct species and part of the plant for medicinal use. And if you are new to looking at the plants, make sure that you aren't just touching every part because some plants are also toxic even through the skin. Low-dose botanicals are a testament to the incredible potency of plant medicine. When used appropriately, they can deliver highly targeted, effective support for acute and chronic conditions. However, their strength also necessitates a deep understanding and respect for dosing and safety. Whether working with an herbalist or studying the craft yourself, always approach these herbs with the care and intention, as even small doses can create significant shifts in the body. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment and ask away. We all learn by asking questions, and I'm a firm believer that we are never done learning. So I don't know everything, and I will never claim to, but I'm always up to learn something new. Up next in the What the Heck series is what the heck is a flower essence? Until next time, be well, stay herbaceous, and happy healing.
Boundless herbs, they'll set you free from the earth and